let me share the few very recent example, right? Jemimah Rodrigues. So you might know Indian women cricketer who played a key role in winning the semi-final against Australia. You might have watched or you might not, but so Australia team are 7 times winners in the World Cup champions, and so this semi-final match was very tough. So, but she played a very pivotal role in winning this semi-final match that brought final also, and finally India won the World Cup. But so when she was batting, so she was kneeling down and saying, putting her head down. And then after the match, she went and wept for 30 minutes and she praised God. So whatever she was doing, she did. But in the interview, the reporter asked, what happened? Why you are kneeling down, like you are keeping like this, legs bent and keeping your head down? What are you doing? So then she was saying that, yeah, I was talking to myself. I'm praying to God, and this is the situation. This is very tense match and very pressured match, and where I couldn't handle this. Okay, and God is telling me that I'm keep remembering, stand still, I will fight for you. Stand still, I will fight for you. She was saying to herself, stand still. So that kind of, she was made that ground as a prayer room. So she was fighting. Okay, God told me, stand still and fight for, I will fight for you. So Exodus 4:14. And then, right, so everybody saw only big shots and final celebration, but something else happened in the field, right? So if you look at, she was saying after the match, when she opened her self and say, okay, I was going through a lot of anxiety. I was going through a lot of depression. I don't know. So I was not performing well, and I have a lot of questions on myself. So I want to share one more incident. I read in the online only, but his father, Ivan Rodrigues, so he actually used some of the grounds there in Mumbai for sharing the gospel. So when he started sharing, when he shared the gospel or prayer meetings, whatever he is conducting, then there was an allegation and all. So they've been kind of in a hardships. They were in hard times that indirectly impacted her as well, even though she was not involved in any of that, but it indirectly impacted her hard. She has to go through hardships, hard times, and so much of social media trolling and all that happened, and she was in full depression, anxiety, and she was dropped for the World Cup, past World Cup, and she has so many doubts, but she on that moment, God only helped me. So she was completely gave credit to God after that match, just because God is with me. And she quoted in Psalm 126:5, they that sow in tears shall reap in joy. And even Psalm 30 also the same thing, right? So weeping becomes joy if I'm not correlating this situation, but what they were going through and how God helped here. So when they were weeping, when she was weeping, when she was in mourning, God exalted. So that is a record that she did. Nobody else were able to chase that kind of target. But with that,